Let's get started with the media files in HTML. We will be displaying an image on the web page. The tag used is image tag, that is the img tag, and here we need to specify an attribute, that is src, means the source of the image. Image, that is the img tag, doesn't have a closing tag, so we just have to add a slash before the angular brackets end. What do I add in the src? It is the address where the file is located. Now I have my image in the same folder as our index.html. So I can just write the file name with the extension. That is the file format. Let's open this with the live server. Okay, I can't see any image. Let's check why. Here instead of a dot, I typed a slash by mistake. Okay, let's correct it and check again. There it is. Our image is displayed, but it seems too big. So let's set its dimensions. I will set width is equals to 500 pixels and height is equals to 300 pixels. Okay, cool. It is smaller, but when you specify the image's height and width both, its ratio changes and it is stretched unevenly. To avoid this, add only one attribute, either height or width. The second attribute is adjusted accordingly. Now we can even change the width and see that the ratio remains the same. Okay. The next attribute is alternate text. This is useful when our image due to some reasons is not being displayed. Let's check. Here our image is displayed so we cannot see the alternate text. Let's try the other way now. We will change the src of the image. Yeah, so the image is not found and the alternate text is displayed. Great. So specifying the image width comes under styling. Okay, so we can include it in the style attribute of the image tag like this. Now if you want to add some other styling properties, then you can add in the style attribute itself. Now let's try to access an image stored in another folder. Create a new folder and place it over there. I've named the folder img. You can name it anything. Now while writing the address, that is the source, we have to include the location like this with the folder name and the image name. This is the relative path of the file, that is the location relative to the main or root folder. Our main or root folder is practical over here, correct? And there is also an absolute path which specifies location starting from the disk name, that is suppose local disk E, then I have suppose content folder. Now let's display this paragraph line besides the image here. For that, we will bring the paragraph tag down and make the image float to the left. That is, we will shift it to the left and let the paragraph tag be beside it. For this, we will just add a float attribute to the image. As we see, the line is shown very much at the top. Let's bring it to a little bit center. The simplest way to do it is the BR tag, but it is not recommended. But for now, we will just use it. BR tag means break the line and come to the next one. Okay. Moving on to audio files. To include audio, we have the audio tag. For demo, I have downloaded a audio and placed it in the same folder. So I have cleared the contents of the body tag and let's start. Start the audio tag and specify the src attribute. In between, you can write a message to display if the browser doesn't support your audio file type. I am writing just no support. Now let's open it in the browser. There's nothing displayed yet. This is because we haven't added the controls for audio, that is the play, pause, mute buttons. So let's add them. For this, we will just specify an attribute, that is controls. As we see here is the audio file. Okay, we can hear it. Many times it happens that due to browser incompatibility with audio file formats, your audio is not included in the web page. To avoid this, we can use multiple source tags in audio tag and specify different file formats here. Like here, I'm using MP3 and OGG. Yeah, so if the browser by some reason does not support MP3, then the OGG file can be played. So there's an alternative. Okay. You can also autoplay the audio like this by adding autoplay attribute, and also mute it at the beginning by the muted attribute. Great. Now let's have a look at the video files. For this, we have the video tag. So let's open and close it. In between, we will write the source tag. Specify the source and the type here. I'm using video file format as MP4. Okay, now save this. It will be updated on the browser. Oops, but it appears too big. And also it doesn't have any control buttons. So let's add them first. Okay, yes, here we get them. Let's reduce the size now. We specify the width here and done. Okay, let's play it muted. Yeah, it's the same as how we did it in the audio tag. Cool. And now let's autoplay it. Yeah, this also happens. Good. Last thing, now let's remove the muted and let's see if it autoplays and we can hear the sound. Yes, it does. Cool. We are done with the basics of handling media files. To style them, we can also use CSS. Great, guys. We are all ready to use media files in HTML. See you all in the next video.